Question: do you like Ricardo Villalobos style music? If yes, I think you will like this video series. I walk through the steps and ingredients that makes a Villalobos track, in my opinion, in the Ruffin way, right? Inspired by, not copied by me. It's inspired by Villalobos, not copied. And we do so you can adapt the concepts, the workflow, the tools, the mindset, whatever it is, to your very own workflow, to your very own production, get inspired and grow as a producer, right? So if you like that, let's jump over very soon. But before we do so, I quickly want to mention my soft but snappy Rominimal Ableton Live kick template, which is Ableton based. There is a drum synth inside Ableton Live. Maybe you haven't heard about that because it's a little bit underrated, but it's so powerful. You see me using this inside this video series for the drums. So you also see you can shape all kinds of sounds just with Ableton stock plugins, right? Especially drums, hi-hats, claps, and so on. You can make it crunchy. But for the kick side of things, I have a little template with some layers, so you can really make your very own custom-made kick sound, right? Because oftentimes, and I think in this series as well, I found I imported some sounds and then on some level I thought I need another kick, but instead of searching a new kick, which is kind of a time-consuming search for a new sample, I quickly dialed some buttons and then just pitched it up or made it a little bit shorter or longer, whatever you need, and then you're ready to go, right? So basically it's a time saver, it's a workflow saver. Workflow saver also serves you, put you more into the flow mode, right? So this in the end keeps you better in the flow. So if you want that, it's for free. Go and grab it on the link below. I will also add it here in the video. And now let's jump over to the Ableton session. I cut it down so I don't want to waste your time. Keep it short and snappy, and hopefully it's inspiring, and enjoy the ride. Cheers, bye bye. Okay, so this here is basically the drums from Ableton's drum synth, right? As you can see here, this is the kick, and we have the clap here, and I want to make it a little bit shorter, right? A little bit more snappier. And we will take a look at the track in a minute that inspired me and how it sounds. And I want to recreate similar drum sounds, right? So short, snappy claps. And with this drum synth, it's very easy, right? Now let's add a little crunchy hi-hat and clapped effect chain that I came up with. I showed you this in another video, I guess. Let's get rid of the grain delay maybe, or make it a little bit shorter. I still want a little bit delay maybe to fill the gap a little bit in the background. Now I want to add a little bit more groove, and for that I added this swing setting. It's funk. It's just a kick. Again, it's really easy to do so with this drum synth, and again I have a free template that you can download with some layers in it, so you can really adjust the kick very quickly, as you can see. Bit long, short, a little bit more punch. But I don't want too much punch, you know. A little bit softer maybe. Let's see. It's too soft, too small. Now let's have a listen what inspired me. This is from Pharaoh and Ricardo Villalobos, right? Something like that, right? Dull sounding clap, short hi-hats. So let's make the clap a little bit more snappier, a little bit more dull, maybe a little bit more crunchy. Hi-hats a little bit shorter. Get a nice little groove here. And again, those are really highly adjustable. Again, Ableton's drum synth. If you have Ableton Suite, this is already included. You just need to type in DS in the search bar, then you can find it. Now, just add this crunchy effect chain to the hi-hats. I think we can get rid of this one. Yeah, we don't need it. Add some texture just for referencing, because I'm already sick of the drum beat. Almost over listened it. Let's double check the bass line quickly. Copy it. And now let's adjust it. It's basically the same sequence like the bass line. I want to make kind of a layer. Some kind of effects maybe. Let's see what we come up with. And maybe I can imagine this playing in the background somehow maybe. Let's adjust it. Let's add a little crystallizer. I love this plugin, by the way, to add another layer. Playback direction, sorry. I don't like the sound by itself yet, but let's see. Maybe we can find something else. Maybe we can adjust it with some effects, mangle it and whatnot, and create something new out of it, right? It's also not exactly what I want, but let's copy it. Let's see, maybe we can adjust the sound a little bit with Echo Boy. You see, I really love Soundtoys plugins. I want to mangle that sound a little bit, maybe. Let's pitch it down maybe a little bit. Maybe something rhythm. I don't know. Just experimenting. Don't like the sounds yet. Let's see, maybe let's create another pattern, right? So we have a little bit more control. Bear with me, we will get there. We will get there. If we try long enough, something will pop up. It's always that way, trust me. Yeah, something like that. That already sounds more interesting to me. Let's see. Shape that shit a little bit more. Tantra is always good to add variation and percussions and stuff. Yes, we get somewhere, I guess. It's too much. What's that sound coming from? Spice it up a little bit. Some swirls maybe, I don't know. Okay. Let's see, maybe we need to get rid of one tantra. As you can see, I inserted two tantras in series, right? That's interesting for effects and whatnot. I like that. In context. Let's add a filter freak to add even more variation, maybe. Mangle it a little bit more. Basically, we used Crystallizer, Tantra, two instances, and Filter Freak, right now for those sounds here, and Reactor 6. Let's test if it works somewhere else better. Now let's record that quickly. Print it to audio. And then I want to pitch it down a little bit, right? To make it maybe a little bit darker. So we get those nice little fills, random fills. Right? Sometimes I just experiment with different settings. Sometimes one works better over the other. And I misuse some settings sometimes, you know. I always follow the thought process of if it sounds good, it sounds good. It doesn't really matter what the setting is or whatever. If you like it, stick to it, right? Something like that. Now let's add another layer maybe. Sounds interesting. Let's see if we can use that maybe. Could be usable, I guess. Let's try to add a little bit groove with the Tantra, maybe. Maybe we also need to pitch this down a little bit and run it in the background. Something like that, right? Could serve as a groove element, kind of, what I call them. In the background, maybe pitching it down a little bit or something. Let's record that as well quickly. And that's a sneak peek for the next video, right? So yeah, let's finish this video and hope to see you in the next part 2 video next week. Thanks for your time, thanks for watching. Let me know what are your current favorite tools in your studio, your go-to tools, and yeah, share it in the comments if you like. Thanks, cheers, bye bye.